Okay, correction forms. If you go to my website, www.mrsplank.com, up here, and you scroll down the home page until you reach Student Resources, select Correction Form. I'm just going to open it in a different tab. When it comes up, you will have to authorize your Google Drive. Just click Authorize. Then sign in with your Gmail. And I'm just going to do my personal one. All right. And then sign in. Allow. And then you will come up with this screen. It does need converting, so just click Convert. Okay, when it opens, it looks like this. You'll need to make sure that you've actually filled out all of the places that you need to. With the text box, click the T, click in the place that you want to put your name here, first and last name. You want to make sure you put the date here. You want to make sure you also put the unit and lesson number here. Then you've got columns to fill out. There's an example one here. If you missed question, say for instance 4, you would put the one that you missed down here in this box, and then you chose what one, but what is the correct answer is the third one. And the last one is explain in at least 2 sentences how you know and where you found the correct answer, or cite your source. And then when you're finished, all you have to do is download with annotations, name it. I'm going to take off the cami. There we go. So I just put corrections. What I probably want to put is like, Unit 1, Lesson 2, or whatever. Okay. And then click Begin Export. So when it's downloaded, it will show up down at the bottom. You can click on it. Okay. And then you have it saved in your downloads folder. All you have to do is email it to me as an attachment. Okay, so while you're filling this out, you might want to have it in split view so you can see both your gradebook and the test, or whatever lesson it is that you're doing correction forms on. This box up here will show you how the different ways that you can split your screen. I did the same thing over here with this side, and I went to the gradebook, found the lesson, opened it up. When I did that, I had to go through, so make sure it should say your answers, but I'm not sure. Okay. And then you just want to go through and see, I'm using text, got the person's name, got the subject, unit, and lesson, and have the date. Okay, so say I'm back in my email and I'm ready to send my teacher the attachment. So I'm going to click Compose Message. I'm going to click the To box. I want to go to Show Names From. Click the down arrow. Go to Teachers, Administration, and Staff. Then you can find my name, Plank, right here. Click the To. It goes over there. Okay, select Recipient. Then when you're ready, you should have something written in your subject line like correction form. Click Attachment, select Attachment. Your attachment is more than likely in your downloads file. So I'm going to click this one. I'm going to click Open. So make sure I write a subject and write a message. And then all I have to do is click Send Message. Okay. Okay, so name, date, subject, unit, lesson number here. Then you go down to question that you missed, like this one here, and say that I chose this answer, but the correct answer is this. And make sure that you do this part or I will end up sending it back. Explain in at least 2 sentences how you know and where you would find the correct answer or cite your source.